Hey, beautiful people. I'm back. And I had to do another recording. You know, it's cool. Because it's not going to start the flow. It's not going to start the flow. But, why is numbers so important? Numbers are important because they are the center of our world. Numbers are very important because they are the center of our world. I'm starting back over again because the other video I deleted. But numbers itself is very important. Like I said, number one represents the sun, the leader, the one with confidence, the one who got the strength, the one fun loving, the one who's about the kids, the ones who love to inspire and motivate people, the ones who take charge quickly, the ones. So it don't matter if this your attitude number. This will be how you act when people first see you, or if this your birth number, the day you're born on, or if this your life path number. It's your life path number. But these people are the ones. They're expressive and they're very good at communicating. Because number one represents the sun. But also, what you didn't know, starting over again, at number one also represents the first house, what? Aries. But also what? The first month, which is what? Capricorn. And also what? The 10th month, which is Libra. And so when you add up the four combination, Libra deals with the mind, air, element air. Aries deals with fire. And then you got Leo is fire. Then you got Capricorn, which is earth. So you add these elements together. There you have it, video people. You got number one. Everything about number one. They didn't tell you that. They didn't tell you the metaphysics about a number. They just make you think that it's one planet. So when you always be thinking that it is one planet, you say, oh, I thought number one represents the sun, but it also represents, they didn't tell you, Libra, Capricorn, and Libra, Capricorn, and Aries. So it's a lot of fire there because you got the sun and you got Aries. So the one is more fiery, even though it's a number that deal with the mind. The reason why I deal with the mind because it got Libra there. So you see? You say, well, why they say number 1, 5, and 7 deal with the mind? Because number 1 got Libra in there. See what I'm saying? Number 5 got Gemini because it's the 5th month. I mean, it's Mercury. Number 5 deal with Mercury, so that's why it deals with the mind. Number 7 is the 7th house of Libra, so that's why it deals with the mind. These are mind numbers. Okay, 2, 4, and 8 deals with manifestation. So you got to understand why. Okay, the 2nd house is Taurus for number 2. But number 2 is deal with the moon. The moon number, but it's also the 2nd house, which is the earth. That's where the manifestation come in, the moon and earth. But also number 2 also deals with I said the 2nd house, 2nd month, which is Aquarius. So Aquarius, which you gotta understand, the 2nd month also got Saturn in it. So boom. Number 4 deals with that's foundation, which is Cancer, but it also deals with Aries. But also number 4 deals with the 4th month, the 4th house, and Uranus, which got Saturn in it. So then 4 got Saturn in it. That's why it's a manifestation number. Like number 2 got Venus, which is Earth, which is Taurus. Now, number 8 is manifestation number because it's Capricorn itself. But also, it got Scorpio. Number 8 represents the 8th house, which is Scorpio, but it also represents the 8th month, which is Leo. You see, they didn't tell you all this. They didn't tell you that. And 3, 6, and 9 is creative, is very spiritual numbers, are creative numbers, which is they're very creative and spiritual numbers. 3, 6, and 9. They're very expressive. So, which is fiery. So 3 is what? Jupiter itself, but also it's the 3rd house, which is Gemini, but also the 3rd month, which is Pisces. Now, but also the 12th month, which is Sagittarius. So now, number 6 is what? Number 6 is Venus, Taurus, but also Libra. But number 6 is also Mercury, which is Gemini, and it's so it's even between Earth and air. So this is creative numbers, because you got Venus, which is going to help it be more creative than what it is in Mercury. So now number 9, of course, is fire, because it deals with Sagittarius, the 9th house, but it also deals with Aries and deal with Pluto, which is Scorpio. But also deals with Virgo, the 9th month, because Virgo is the 9th month. You see the combination here, though? Now you understand how it works. Because think of everything that represents the number 9. The 9th house, Sagittarius, the 9th month, which is Virgo. Then the number itself in numerology, it represents Mars, which is Aries, and Scorpio. So you see, this is how it works. They didn't tell you this. You see, I'm giving it to you. So you have number 1 people. People who are number 1 is very powerful, probably the most powerful number in the universe. It deals with leadership, like I say, creativity. It deals with having fun. It deals with those who know how to aspire and create something that's new in the world. These are your thinkers. These are the ones who are going to achieve, because it got Saturn in it too, Capricorn. So number 1 got a lot of cardinal in it, because look at it. It got Libra, it got Aries, and it got Capricorn. Even though it got Leo, it's a Leo number, which is a sun number, and Leo is a leader too. So boom. Now you know how it operates. Number 2, deal with the moon, the emotions, but also a lot of earth, because it got Saturn, but also Uranus, higher mind. So they're very psychic, the claircognizant, clairsentient. So like number 1, of course they're gonna be psychic, because you got the Libra, which is they deal with the mental, telepathy, clairvoyance, but also number 1's deal with the heart, because Leo, intuition. And so, but number 3 is Jupiter, Gemini, and so this is a very smart combination here. You're talking about Saturn, not Saturn, but Sagittarius and Gemini and Pisces. So the 3s, they're only psychic. So this is the combination. Neptune, you got your Jupiter, and Mercury. So this is very smart people. Fast moving, fast paced. They like to explore. They like to do adventurous things. I know a lot of number 3s like that. So that's why I say numbers is the most accurate, because everybody that I use numbers on in my family, it fit them. It fit everybody. We could do attitude number. We could do the day they're born on, or we could do the life path. It fit them. Numbers don't lie. I don't care. Numbers don't lie. People do. So that's why it's good to know the numbers and know that it ain't, number 1 ain't just don't represent just the sun like they say. It also represents other zodiacs too, to give you a clear picture. And so once you understand that, you understand how accurate numbers really is. That I mean, if you're a life path 7, I'm a life path 7. Very spiritual. That's why I always bring spiritual stuff to you. And that's why I always taking the cold things. Number 7 bring out the truth to the world. You know? So now, number 7 deals with the higher mind. And that's why you be like surprised and shocked about the stuff that I bring out to you. 7s do that. They're here to bring out new knowledge and break the taboos of things. And so some people who has like number 5s, you see Malcolm X, number 5s, he's the truth speaker. Number 5 deals with the mind just like 7s. They express themselves, speak the truth. You see? So numbers is very accurate. You know what I mean? They're very accurate. A lot of number 4s, like black celebrities, like your Jay-Z's, your Beyonce's, them 4s in their chart, they manifest. They have things. These are the ones that be very big. I'm talking black people that I look up, like P. Diddy, Jay-Z, like I say, Beyonce, all of them got number 4s. Oprah, that's number 22. So a lot of these are the ones who manifest the reality and really get that money. And number 8s is another money go-getters. Like a lot of people in my family I know who has number 8, they will have more money than the rest of everybody else. More than everybody else. They have more money. They have good positions like management or their own businesses. So a lot of them 8s, 4s, most likely to have their own businesses. Also number 1s. Number 1s can do anything they put their mind to. Manifestation. So they most likely to have their own business too. Because They are leaders, and they don't like being under nobody else's control. Number ones, just like number eights. Number eights is a powerful number. Number nines is more like from a whole nother planet. They're like old souls. They're like your humanitarian who fight for humanity. They say they're like your heroes. They're your super heroes around here who fighting, you know, up all the bad in the world. But these are the ones like your warriors. But also, they can be whatever they want to because they're the old soul. They have all the combinations. But they can also adapt to anybody. And they will like, they're more acceptors of you than any other number. Number nines will accept you no matter if you're a bomb. They don't care who you are. And that's my birth number, number 9. That's why, like, people see me as a humanitarian to, especially like in this place I go to in Savannah. It's a mental health place where I help people and volunteer. They see me as like a humanitarian because I help people and I was just like them. And I'm acceptance of people. Like other people criticize people. I don't do all that. I tell people to be yourself. See, that's number 9. Number 9 is more acceptive of you. These are the ones who you would like to be around. The charm, creative, stylish. You like number 7 is stylish because it got Neptune in it and the moon. Very creative. Like 7's like super creative. 6 is beautiful people. Beautiful people. Number 9 is beautiful. Number 1 is definitely beautiful. Number 6 are the ones, like the ones will have a nice shape. Okay, number 3s will have like wide hips because it got the Jupiter in it. Now, if we were doing regular numerology, then you'll understand. Now, because regular numerology, number 1 is the sun, number 2 is the moon, number 3 is Jupiter, number 4 is Uranus, number 5 is Mercury, number 6 is Venus, number 7 is Neptune, number 8 is Saturn, and number 9 is Mars and Pluto. And Pluto deal with what? Sex. And that's why number 9s have a high sex drive, high vibration of that, more than any other number. And 6 too, because 6 deals with sex, because deal with the Venus effect. Got Taurus and Libra there. You see? So that's why numbers is more powerful and more sacred. The quickest way to know things is through numbers. If you know a person got attitude number 1, they got a strong personality. You know what I mean? But they will inspire you and they want to help you. They want to bring that love to you. It's the sun. So that's why it's supposed to be the most powerful number in the universe. Just like number 9 is the strongest number in the universe. The master numbers is especially number 22 supposed to be the most powerful number. But all master numbers is powerful. But 7 is the most spiritual number. These are the people you want to go to if you need healing. Spiritual healing. You need healing or fight off demons or fight off spirits. They deal with this type of knowledge who bring out the truth. Number 4s are the people you want to go to when you talk about you need loyal partners on your team, somebody who you know will get it done. Number 4s will get the job done. And you can count on them. Who don't want nobody like that on their team? You count on number 4s. They will manifest. They will take care of you, him, her. They will have more than one job. Like them 4s, they can have like 3 jobs. Like my aunts and other people I know who has number 4s. All of them was workaholics. It's a very few, unless they're on the downside. Now, you know, every number got a downside to it. Because them 4s could be more suicidal than any other number. Number 4s. And so every number got a downside too. Because number 1s on the downside could be bossy and could be very cruel and don't give a uck. And same thing with number 8s. Number 8s could be that type, but number 8s could hold grudges. You see? Number 4s could hold grudges. Number 6s could be the jealous type, just like number 3s could be the jealous type. You see? Number 7s are the ones who could be isolated from the world, don't want to be around nobody. You see what I'm saying? Now, number 9s are the ones who be the wildest motherfucker, wildest person on the planet. Because they super aggressive, so they could be the ones start stuff for no reason, drama, because they got the Aries in it. You know what I mean? They could just fight you just because they love fighting, do it for fun on the downside. They could be the most demonic people on the planet, number 9s. So now this is how it operates. You see what I'm saying? Now you understand. Because you got to stay. It ain't only got Mars, you also got the master psychology, Pluto. Like Scorpio energy, these are the master psychology, number 9. So when you talk about the downside, fighting, shoot, Scorpio, in the back of their mind, they be laughing like Aries do it out in the open. But Scorpio, when number 9s get to that Scorpio energy, they can sneak you and get revenge and plot and laugh. Like, they knew they were going to get you. You couldn't outsmart them because they deal with the mind, psychology. They know your mind. They could tap into your psyche. So the people who you want to have at the party with you, turn up with you, 3s, 5s, 1s, 9s, mostly all of them except 4s and 8s. 4s and 8s. I'm talking about 4s and 8s about the only two you don't really want at the party with you, because they be more serious, more like 8s is serious. You know what I'm saying? 4s are serious. You know, these are serious numbers. So the rest of the numbers about good. 2s, they cool. The coolest people on the planet is number 2s. They got the coolest personality on the planet. People with number 2s. When I speak to numbers, I'm talking about, it don't matter if your attitude number, if it's your life path number, or your birth number, whatever it is. I'm speaking about 2s in general. These are the coolest people on the planet, man, and they hypnotize you too. When you look in number 2's eyes, they got that glow. They're so cool, you just want to like melt and just hug them. You know what I'm saying? So, but also, number 9s are very cool, very subtle. As long as they ain't angry and aggressive, and as long as they in the right mind, they good. But 2s, so when we talk about number 1s are the ones you want to take the lead, because they know it's the know-how with them. When talking about like leading events, number 8s too, because number 8s are good organizers. Number 4s are good organizers. Number 6 is good organizers. So when you talk about these numbers, they very sacred there. But you talk about some wild sex. You talking about number 3s. You talking about because people say 3s and they say like 5s, but what they forgot about number 9 on the low. Because number 9 deal with wisdom, so the way they move, you don't see it out in the open. So number 9 don't mess with anybody. They're very picky. You got the Virgo in it, which is the 9th month. So they're very picky. Number 9 is very wild. When it comes to sex, they drilling go for days. Number 1s go for days. Number 3s is very expressive. They out in the open. 5s, they wild spirits. So 5s can, it's like if they got their mind on it. Because them 5s, but who's more trustworthy, you want number 4s and number 8s, because you can trust them to the T, or number 6. Even number 2s is dependable, but we talk like the odd numbers. Number 1, you could trust number 1, because number 1, just like number 9, could be all things. It's like the beginning and the last. Because number 9 and number 1 kind of like reflect some of the traits, same traits of each other a little bit. You know what I mean? So number 1s are the ones who get into the fight with you quick. Number 1s, 9s. 4s are very forceful. They're very powerful now. 4s can be very forceful. Number 8s, that's why, like, what's his name? Muhammad Ali. He was 8. I think his number was 8, 9, and 7. I don't forgot what his attitude number was. He born on 17, so it was 8. He had life path 7, so his attitude, I think, was 9. He got the 9, 7, 8, and 7 combination. Because he born January the 17th. So 1 plus 17 is 9. So that's the attitude number. 17 is 8. And his life path number 7. So that's why he's so smooth with the hands. He got a good talk game because he deal with mastery. Because life path 7 deal with mastery. 7s deal with mastery. Whatever they get into, they master. So that we got to understand. 7s deal with mastery. So he had a good talk game, and plus 7 deal with the mind, so he can talk real good. He mastered the skill, the art. But then he had the 8 manifestation. 8 give him that physical strength, that rock. Then he had a 9 attitude. The 9 attitude. When you get to 9, you got all of the gifts, all of the traits, so he can easily talk. So this combination was very powerful with Muhammad Ali. And so that's why he spoke pretty fast, but he was on point. You know what I'm saying? Life path 7. So he brought down the truth. When he be speaking, he very funny too. So who's very funny? Number 3s is funny. 3s is funny. Number 1's very funny because it's the sun that you got 3s. And number 9 is very funny, especially the creative numbers. And number 6 like. So these are very funny people. But number 7s is very cool when you get to know them. When you get to know 7s, when you know their world, then you find out these some of the most loyal people on the planet and the best people you could ever have. So you got to get to just know the sevens. So they just don't do it outward. Just go like number 9s or number 3s or 5s like that there. You got to know a number 7. So number 7, the only ones who really feel like, no, they ain't the only ones. Number 7 feel like they from another world. And them 4s feel like that too. Because you understand them 4s got Uranus in it. You know what I'm saying? And number 7s is Neptune. So these people feel like they're from different planets. So 4s and 7s, they feel like they're not even from here. And so the most psychic numbers, all numbers got psychic abilities and psychic gifts, but who has the most, who most likely to have it and to perfect it and to carry it out naturally is 2s, 7s, and 9s. But also master number 11. And the reason for this is that number 2 represents the moon. The moon do this naturally. This is the mother. Number 7's got the moon and Neptune in it. You know what I mean? So Neptune, we already know what it is. And then number 9's got Pluto in it. So we already know the deal. So number 11, you know the deal. It's a higher vibration. So number 2's is more like clairsentience empaths. And number 9's is clairsentience with Pluto and claircognizance. And also, like past 7's has all the gifts because it's got the moon and Neptune combination with the Libra. So to make them like clairaudience, because Libras are clairaudience and also mental telepathy. But they got the Neptune, because Neptune got all the gifts. Neptune represents all the gifts, and plus the moon. So this is a very powerful combination. So this is very sacred, very powerful right here. So these are the most psychic, but all of them has got the ability, like number 1's listen to his heart, intuition all the time. So they definitely got it. Number 3's got the it's that's only if they tap into it, you know what I'm saying? They can be clairvoyants. 4's would deal more with mediumship, but also claircognizance. 5's also mental telepathy, claircognizance. Yeah, claircognizance, and they could be clairvoyants, but they also could do astral projection. And number 6 deals with number six deal with Venus and Mercury. So this is a very powerful combination. They could be empath, very good empaths, because they like humanitarians. So these people is very clairvoyance. They deal with the mind, so they mental telepathy or intuition. And number 7's has all the gifts. Number 8's could be mediums. They got Pluto, so they could be clairsentient too. And number 9's definitely is universal. So number 9's got the ability to be everything because they represent all the numbers. So this is how it operates. So that's why numbers is very important and very excited. Number 11 is a higher vibration of 2, so they super psychic. So we already know that. Number 22 is super psychic. Number 33, master number 33, super psychic. So we know. So numbers are very important. Just try it out on your relatives. Try it out on your kids, on your daughters, and see if it fit. And you will see, you'll say, "Oh, okay. What I want you to do, because you might have a limited of traits or a little bit of knowledge, I want you to add all the knowledge to it. Like add Neptune with number 7, add the moon with number 7, and add Venus with number 7 because it represents Libra. So add the element air and water 2 times for the number 7, and you will see that it fit. So that's all you got to do. But you also got to represent number 7, got Jupiter in it too. I forgot about that because Pisces, which represents number 7, also got Jupiter. So it got fire in it too. My fault. It got fire in it too. So number 7 got fire in it too. So but water overtake it. So once you do that and you see whatever got the most element, then you see what really ruled it. But you also see that all the elements count. So this is the easy way to find out things. Tanya, the first lady, McGregor said, "Thanks, so true." So that's why numbers are so important on everything you do. You don't even got to go to astrology. You know what I'm saying? And people finding out every day that how important numbers is. Like, I seen a video. I would look at many videos, you know, because I got to study and keep looking at so many videos. It's a shame. So I could break it down. And I'd be like, this all the information they have? I got the information. I'm good at putting all the information together, making it right, which means that making it more accurate than what it is. I'm good at doing that. So, and that's another thing that Life Path 7 is good at, putting things together. There's other numbers too, you know what I'm saying? But bringing out the truth, you know, collect information. Your information people are 4s and 7s. They definitely are your information people. 4s and 7s be the one with so much information. So you have number 4 to pick up the details because they're right. And they so analytical. Number 4s are some of the most analytical people on the planet. And number 7s. Number 7s, definitely, you already know the deal. So this is how I operate, beautiful people. It's very sacred. By me having the attitude number 1, just give me that fire. When you see me, this is how I express myself. I'm fun-loving, crank up a party, lit. Now you see why I'm king lit. That number 1. But also number 9 make me strong. Like, you can see the fire in me. But you also can see the kid in me. The Aries, like, kid energy in me. But you also can see the serious side of me. The strong Pluto, Scorpio, you know what I mean, energy. But also number 1, strong, like, Capricorn, serious energy in the number 1. So, now you know how it operates. George Black said, what is 10/16? October 16. All you do, George, is add the 10 and 16 together. You got 8. That's your attitude number. Number 8. But also, since you're born on 16, your birth number is number 7. So, that's all you do, George. And so, what type of number 7 you will be, since you got 16 there, you add number 1, which is the sun, a little bit of the sun element, and 6 is Venus. So you add sun, like sun conjunction Venus, 7, which is Neptune. You know, Neptune will overrule, but you will have a little bit of that leader type, number 7, also stylish, looking good, fly, number 7, because you got Venus there. So you can about the love. So don't add on to the Neptune. That's type of number 7 Neptunian you are. And since you're born on the 16th. Now, attitude number 8, this makes you strong personality, very cool, but you're a go-getter. You know, you feel comfortable when when you go get it, when you have things. It's all about achievement. You're always trying to master things. That's why you probably still on here, because George, you still on here, George. It's been, I think, a couple of years you were with me. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to really master this stuff, you know, every day. So this is what it deal with, achievement right here. Your attitude. This is your attitude number 8. So numbers don't lie. I don't find a flaw in it yet. And everybody who I read with numbers is accurate. It's accurate. They're either on the upside or the downside, or it's a combination, up and down. So numbers don't lie. You know, because numbers got its downside too, but I'll just give you more of the upside to it, you know. So when you look at numbers, look at both sides. Yeah, so that's why numbers are in everything. Numbers is on your car tag, your clock, your books, the page number. You can't dodge numbers. They use numbers for everything. It's calculation, supreme mathematics of the universe. And that's why it's so important, because they use it for everything, even on your birth certificate, Social Security numbers. Numbers are used. We always see numbers. Like right now, I see like how many people watching me, stuff like that. And so you can look at the views. So numbers is very important. This show you how important numbers is. But we talking about reading somebody, this is important because it's an order, like everything came from 0, the womb. Cosmic womb, right? But then out that womb came 1, the sun. That womb is darkness, right? Okay, the life came into existence, number 1, the sun. The sun radiated, the sun created the rest of the other numbers. So then you got 2, you got the moon, the reflection of the sun. You can't have You can't have one without number 2, which is the moon. Then you add 1 and 2 together, you got 3, which is the child, Jupiter. Jupiter is that fun-loving, who love to learn, adventurous, you know what I'm saying, like that there. So then from 3, you got the child, so that's the family right there. Now they want a foundation, which is number 4. So saying they need a home. They need to give honor to where they live, to the ancestors, where they come from. Then you got after number 4, you got number 5. Number 5 deal with Mercury. Now they want to leave the home and go and travel and experience life. You know what I mean? So also experience their minds. And so after they experience and had fun, now they want to come back to home, number 6. But they want to do it with a family setting. And they want to help the community. They want to help people. They want to be the humanitarian. And then after that, now they need to just chill and know the meaning of things. So they come back to the 7. They need to know their soul or their spiritual essence. So now they become very spiritual and become scientific in their thoughts of bringing things together, creating philosophy that will help the world, and creating things that will help improve the mind and get in touch with their essence, which is the spiritual side. And so after the spiritual side, after they encoded everything and the master themselves and master the spiritual essence of who they are, now it's number 8. Now they want to manifest things. They want to achieve and live in abundance. And so number 8's coming to a play. Now they want to live their life because they didn't accomplish that. And then after number 8, now they want to spread that love, which is number 9. Number 9, they want to spread that love. Number 9, to everyone. They want to give back. So they want to give back everything. And so this how 9 get abundance. Because they give and give and it come back to them many more times. Because number 9 is the one who show they love true humanitarian like old souls. So this how it operates right here. So now you understand numerology. I done gave you 0 through 9. 0 through 9. 0 the cosmic womb. Number 1 the sun, the father. Number 2 the moon, the mother. Number 3 the child. Number 4 is the home. Number 5 is the traveler. Number 6 is the community activist, or one who want to help the community, who give, caregiver, the nurturer. Number 7 is the spiritual one. Now they being in tune with themselves, and it's all about God now, all about the spiritual realm, all about, you know, sacrificing themselves for the spiritual things. Number 8, after that, number 8, they want to manifest from the spiritual realm, manifest things earthly, you know, have abundance, you know what I'm saying, and live their life, you know. And then after that, after number 8 is universal, spread their wealth, spread their love. Number 9, spread their love and give back, you know what I'm saying. So this is how it operates. Because they done been through all, number 9 have been through all the other numbers. They done been through everything. So now you understand why numbers are so important. Not only is it calculating, but it's the order. It's the order that you were born in. It's like orders, like the order. Like I'm born on the 9th, but I'm also life path 7. So my journey is, my life path is 7. The 9 will help me achieve that easily. My attitude is 1, so this also help. I'm not afraid of the media. I love to shine. I love to look good, stylish, and that, because number 1, like I said, has not only the sun in it, but it also has the 10th month, which is Libra, but also which is who love beauty, who love art. Number 1, the sun love it, and we know that Leo and Libra is the most beautiful, fun-loving, like love beauty sign. So then you got number 1 also. What makes it more serious is in the number 1 is Capricorn, but also got Aries, the first house, the first house. So this is why numbers is very important. When you add everything together, you will see the big picture. She said, I'm born in the 9th as well. My birthday is tomorrow. Oh, okay. So March. Okay. So your attitude is 3. So 3 plus 9 is 12. And so 1 plus 2 is 3. So your attitude is 3, but your birth number is 9. So 9 is the core of your soul. I don't know your year, but whatever your life path is, the number 9 will get you there. Number 3 and 9. So you got two like creative numbers, 2 fiery numbers, 2. So Jupiter will play a big part of your life, expanding and growing in knowledge and wisdom and all that there. Exploring life, but also It's in the month of Pisces. So this is a very spiritual vibration you got right there. It makes you super psychic if you tap into it. So, and very creative, very easygoing, adaptable to people, loving people, and stuff like that there. What you say? 3, 9. You born 1977? Okay, if you born, 1971. If you're born in 1971, then your life path will be number 3. All you do, you add the 1 plus 9 plus 7 plus 1. So how I do it easily, I just add like the 9 and 7. You don't need to add that. You can take the 9 out, and I add the 1 plus 7 plus 1, and that's 9. Because if you leave the 9 in, you're still gonna get 18 when you add it up, which is gonna be 9. And so that's just the year. So you add the 9, and you add the 3, the 3rd month, and then you add the day you're born on 9, and you add the 9 when you add up 1971. So you got 399, you're gonna get 21, which is 3, like path 3. It's like if you're good at mathematics, that's, you understand. So you got 3 2 times. They're gonna double the vibration right there. Expansion, but 9 is at the core, so this is gonna help you more. You got a lot of fiery, excited, fun-loving energy. So this how it works. You got that fun-loving, excited energy, party with inside yourself. So that's a good thing. I don't know how you can handle that energy, but you all over the place. So, but so numbers don't lie. I don't know one person I read with a number that it lied on. Astrology can be challenged because a lot of people challenge that. But every number that I dealt with from the health, like numbers also could tell your health. It could tell like your features, your phenotype. It also could tell many other things too. So your health, your gifts, your ability, the colors that you like and stuff like that. It could tell other things too. And it could tell you also like what to eat, stuff like that there. So yes, fun-loving energy. Yes, you are correct. And that's why I love numbers. I knew that numbers always agree with me. I always loved numbers. I know why now. Because I got that astrology say Virgo Moon, but number 9 also represents the Hemet, which is Virgo in tarot card. So I told you that number 9 represents Sagittarius, Aries, and Scorpio, and also Virgo. 4. Every number has more than one zodiac that it represents. You know what I'm saying? You just take the qualities out of each zodiac and put it with the number. But when you do numerology itself, number 9 represents Mars and Pluto. So, but everybody I read is accurate. I don't know a person yet I didn't read where numbers wasn't accurate from my family to, if I could do my family and it's accurate and I know them, you know how powerful that is? To online, on Facebook. So it don't lie. You could try it on anybody. I know that you might have a shorter information. You just got to dig and get more information on that number. Get a whole bunch of, because they don't give you a whole list, but I give you some of everything. I give you a whole bunch of information on one number. You be like, ooh, it's a lot of information for one number. Yes. Another way you can do numbers, if you're born on the 12th, do it like this here. Number 1 represents the sun. Number 1 represents the sun, and you know, you add up 12, you got 3. As you can say, sun conjunction to Jupiter, because 3 represents Jupiter. Or you could do the 1. After you do the 1 conjunction to Jupiter, you could do like, which is the sun. So the sun conjunction to Jupiter, you could say sun conjunction to the moon, which is 2. That's another way you could do it. You can add all these traits together. But also you could do like the opposition, like, which is the downside. The downside, like sun opposes Jupiter. So you do the upside and downside just like that. That's another way to do it. And so there's many ways to do it. You know what I'm saying? This is just trying to it's like a guide to your life. All this is a guide. And so you can know what to do, like a map. So that's all numerology is. Numbers represents vibration. It represents frequency. That's why it's important, because it represents vibration and frequency. See what I'm saying? So it don't matter where you put the number at, the number is always the same. Like the 7th house, Libra. It just lets you know it got some Neptunian energy in it. Okay, number 1, Aries, the 1st house. It got some the sun energy in it. Number 2, Taurus, got some of the moon energy in it. So numbers gonna always be the same. Just like whatever degree you're born on. The numbers, like say like you're born at 16 degree. 16 degree, I'm just using me for example. 16 degree in Libra. I think I got 15 degree or 16. If it's 15 degree in Libra, then that'd be like number 6. 15, 1 plus 5 is 6. And so this tell you that that Venus effect. You just add the number, which is 6, the traits to the Libra. That's all you do. Add that on to the Libra. Or, for example, if I'm born 13 degree in Virgo, okay, 1 and 3 is 4. So I add the number 4, the traits of that, to Virgo. You see? There's many ways they do this. So at the end of the day, it's going to be your own mouth. And once you know that numbers don't lie, you'll know how to apply. You can use numbers to know your gifts. May I ask the books, your numerology books is many. Like I got my own that I ain't even typed it up yet. But you can go. Let me show you one book, a couple of books. Hold up, hold up, coming back. Show you a couple of books. Boom, few, boom, boom. Hold on, I'm coming. This is one of my main books. I'm gonna show you. Matter of fact, hold up. Let me turn this camera around if I could, so I can show you these books. See, this is one of my favorite books right here, because this tell you about the tarot cards. But I got my own book too that I haven't published, because I had to do my own little putting all the numbers together. They give you a little bit of information, they give you a lot. But I like this book here, because they do the tarot card, like the signs that it represents and stuff like that, and the numbers. Because we didn't know that tarot cards deal with numbers. We didn't know that tarot cards deals with numerology. Like the Hemet, see number 9, vibration. It tell you it deal with the Hemet. See the light bringer. See the light bringer, and it deal with Virgo. It tell you the planet and everything. Let me show you. Right here, the sun and Virgo. The sun is signed to 9. So this is why it's important. The Justice card, Libra. It deal with Libra, which is master number 11. Let me show you. Master number 11. And it tell you everything I told you. The visionary, preacher, speaker, teacher. That's why a lot of Libras you see are teachers, speaker, preachers, and all that there. See, this right here is breaking the code. I'm giving you the code, the secrets of life right here. And let me show you. Master number 11. It's a Libra. Also, this is the Uranus and Libra combination. Anybody got that in their chart? Then you're looking at this tarot card right here. So they give you all that. Like the planets, other planets like it might be Uranus and Libra, which is master number 11. And I was born in the 2nd decade, which is deal with Aquarius and Libra. So there you go. Master number 11. Right here. And in the back right here of this book, it explains like what everything is, like all the zodiac signs, the other cards too. You know, I like this book, and it explain like it break down the Bible, all the still geometric shapes, and of course I always write in these books. I brought it. This is my book now, and life path 7 number, strong intuition helps in the line you choose and give insight when needed. Right here, but also. Let me go to number 7. Number 7. Showing y'all how this thing get down. The Chariot. I might be saying it wrong, you know, I get it mixed in. So, you know, this deal with Cancer. How I know it deal with Cancer, I went to right here, Cancer the Crowd. Number 7. See what it says right here? Source. It says also thoughts. See? All this here. They give you all this information. What it represents. The Moon of Cancer. They tell you about psychic gifts and abilities. All this in here. And stuff like that. But now, my other book. I ain't talking about this. The Comedic Teaching. This brother deep though. He break down all that. But I'm talking about this other numerology book right here. Is Do It Yourself. Just like the days you're born on and all that there. As you see. Now, another book. And I give all honor to everyone, regardless of what race or what color they is. If you good, you good. That's how it go. You know what I'm saying? So now, this book here is very powerful. Master number 22. You got all the numbers in here. Number 7. You see what it say? You can read it yourself. And 2 to download. Number 7. Like out of lightning, out of nowhere. Very much claircognizance. But premonition, psychic premonition. It tell you all the different gifts, the elements, space, beyond knowledge, quest for knowledge. You know, I go on and on and on. So these are the books that you can get. So that my affirmation will be, I am truth embodied. My soul is my true home. I live to share the light of wisdom. And number 7 is like to him it too, you know. They share information. But that's one book. The other book I like right here. This white guy here, he pretty good. When you talk about this book here, the life you were born to live. He do all the numbers. All these numbers. But I got other books too, you know. I'm just giving y'all just a handful. I told you, when I study something, I get a lot of books of the same, on the same topic. Because I got a book of this black brother. And this black brother, he's pretty good. And they use them for everything, for lottery. Let me show you the book. I'll be right back. Hold up, be right back. Here we go. So this the other book. This black brother here. I wish we had more black brothers, and that's why I need to publish me my book, because I got a whole bunch of information, like what the month represent, not only the number, but the month, the colors, everything. So Lloyd Strayhorn. Numbers in you. So he got numbers on everything. Emotions and the colors. He got palmetry. He got number 1 person. You know, it's a short bit of information, but he got numbers on everything. All of this here. What it represents, the element. And to find out that this was an African brother, I was like, wow. So then he got like what you should eat. Master number 22. Get someone like Aquarius in there. You see that in there. You see the moon in there. You break it down. But there ain't nobody tighter than me. I'm just be straight up. If y'all see my book, I haven't typed it yet, but it's written. My book, ain't nobody tighter than my book. I don't think no book gonna be tighter than mine, because I combine all this information together and create it. See right here, number 6, millionaires. Now number 5, millionaires. So he got all that in there. And I just had to give y'all an example. And just how I get down, you know. See how that's number 7, information people. Like past 7. Or if you're born on the 7 or your attitude 7, you understand me. Deal with information, like the news people. who keep up with information, the news of what's going on. Just like number 5s. The 5 information people. And other numbers too, like 1s. But number 1s ain't got time for that. Number 1s go for it. You know what I'm saying? Number 7s be having a little time because they got a little luck there. Jupiter is a lucky planet. You might give them a little room where they can be able to do things, where they be staying somewhere where they have enough time to research. So this how it go down, BWP. That's why it's very important and very sacred. And another thing I like, which y'all didn't know, is this card book I have right here. Let me turn this around. This camera. This book right here, love card book, which I didn't know is how they made this book. It's through numbers and astrology put together. Like aces represents number 1. I mean, I'm a king of club in this book though. You see? Master of knowledge. I love this book. And a lot of people got this book messing with me, like by me going live and showing this book. Like mine is Master of Knowledge. It's my birthday card, October the 9th. It's the most psychic card in the deck. But as you see, the highest truth. My job is to, they always known for what they said or wrote. This is what the elements of clubs are all about. Communication, thoughts, words, ideas, belief, mental distinction. The most fulfilled among the kings of this suit are those who stand and proclaim their highest truth to the world and help others in the process. You see? There's more information about relationship and all that there. But as you see, you can tell them like past 7 who do all this writing and books and data and but who do so much study until I see who most compatible with me. I'm studying like all that there. I put marks all in this book. So I master this and master that. So October the 9th. So I add a Libra to my King of Club traits. But also my second card in this book is the 4 Hearts. Right here, planetary ruling card. And so you want to know what the 4 Hearts is. This is just as important as my King Club. The marriage and family card. This is deal with Cancer. Cancer Moon traits. And so same traits as Cancer Moon. The healer, it says right here, protector, healer. I deal with family, I deal with love, I deal with ancestors. Some have great scientific mind, healing, emotions. So your second card is just as important, First card is my identity. It's a strong psychic side, which is developed. And this is my second card. Now, the people who are Leos, they don't have a second card. I don't know why they don't do the Leo cards, give them like a second card, but they don't have a second card. Every other person born on the other zodiac, they have a second card. But it says right here, dream that becomes a nightmare, healers, protectors, because the hearts deal with love. And so, seek stability, foundation, family related, friendship, love. Deal with the ancestors too. We know what Cancer represents. This represents the Cancer Moon card. But as you see, nurturer. But this book here is very sacred. And let me see who born on the October the 16th. I can tell them their card. Let me see, George. Is George still here? If you're not here, I'm still gonna call out this card right now and show y'all something. So in the back here, they got all the birthdays, right? 16. So George is a 6 of clubs. All clubs deal with the mind and deal with communication and deal with knowledge. So as you see, you got the 6 of clubs. George, I'm coming to your card, George. Okay, see it right here? The missionary card. You got a mission that spread the knowledge, spread the light. This is a psychic card too, natural intuition. Go, George. As you see. As you see. This is what you bringing out the truth to the world, George. Also, you got to practice what you preach. So you got the upside and downside to these cards. I'm just not reading everything. It represents balance, having balance, George, and peace communication. But this your card. Some of the greatest spiritual teachers have been in our 6 club. As you see. Do what you deal with, George. So let me see what your second card is. Oh, George got the Queen of Hearts. The Queen of Love, which is motherly love. That don't mean you're a woman, it just means that you're a nurturer of love. The Queen, anything to do with the Jack, Queen, and King is high vibrational cards. These are like authority, royalty cards. So it's very powerful. Now, the Queen of Hearts, George. Let's go to this. The loving mother. That don't mean you're the mother, because they tell you that. They tell you that this is metaphysics. But here we go. Successful artist, performer, have appreciation for art and beauty. Many are aware, many use of their abundance of psychic or musical ability. The birthright. Of course, it's going to be psychic as the mother, especially if it's a queen. And as you see, enjoyment of sensual pleasures and experience, also a sexual card too. Now, don't get me wrong. Enjoying it, but also could be lazy, all the other stuff. You know, charming and loving your family, because it's deal with the heart. So love, the breadwinner, like you know, it's your second card. Sexual pleasure, romance, dreamy. So that's why, like, whoever wrote this book, this white guy, he tight with it, but he tell you that this knowledge comes from Egypt, a chemic. He be straight up. At the beginning of the book, Robert Lee Camp. You can look this up on Amazon and buy this book. But it's pretty tight with it. You know what I'm saying? I also tell you, like, who you compatible with, because this is a love card book. So a lot of people, like me and my mate, we compatible. You know what I'm saying? So that, I was like, wow, they explain why. So got the 9s, explain a lot of information here. A lot of information. You compatible with, and they give you like the scale, what scale y'all on, and this is powerful. But this book was based off numerology. It's based off numerology and astrology. And nobody never knew that, you know. But they use numbers. Numbers is very sacred in the world. Numbers are key essence. Now, I'm not saying that astrology isn't accurate. I'm just saying that numbers is the most, to me, the most accurate way of reading a person quickly and fastly, and it's so accurate. I ain't saying astrology is not accurate. You just got to know how to interpret. I know how to break down astrology, so this what makes it. Like, I'm a Virgo Moon, but you could tell. Look at this. Earth. This earthly gemstone. I keep an earth that feels secure. The whole list. Earth the moon. Mother Earth. The Virgo Moon. Libra Sun, though. But Cancer rising. The moon ruled my chart. And Jupiter is my dominant planet. So right now you got the 4 elements. The first house with Jupiter. Conjunction to my ascendant, which is Cancer. So that's why, like, when you see me leave this house, you see the Jupiter and Cancer in there. See the hyper lit crunk spirit, that's the Jupiter. That's the Jupiter spirit. The Jupiter with the Libra mixture. Because you got the 4 elements. You got Jupiter, you got Cancer, you got, which is water, then you got Earth, which is Virgo, then you got Libra, which is air. So I try to kind of balance right there. But I ain't even read the rest of the chart, you know. So when we talk about Libra itself, you got Pluto conjunction to my sun, which is Libra. Because I got Libra and Pluto and Libra. That's the generation I was born under. So when you connect Pluto with my sun, which connected to my Libra, I got that squirrel. I'm talking about the warrior Pluto spirit. And that's why I'm good at psychology, the mind and the psyche, and very psychic off the rip. But also I got sun sextile Neptune. And the reason why I got sun sextile Neptune, because I got Neptune and Sagittarius, and Libra and Sagittarius is very friendly. So it's a sextile. But if I had like Neptune in Libra, then it would be like sun conjunction to Neptune, because my sun sign is Libra. So the same sign that is in, it'd be more conjunction. You see? But if it's friendly with another zodiac, it'll be a sextile or something like that. So that's why you got my sun is sextile to Neptune, because my Neptune is in Sagittarius. So I'm just showing y'all something right here. All these secrets. I had to study this. Nobody told me this. I said, oh, that's how it go. But nobody can break it down like King did. That's why when you get on YouTube, they say, wow, the way you say it is different. And it's on point, you see? Because they ain't going to give you the whole truth. They're not going to give you the truth like I give you the truth. They're not going to give you all this information. They say when you give information, you give loads of it. You give a lot of it. And so that's why they definitely love it. And it's different. Because I add on to what everybody say. Everybody say the same stuff. King Lick gonna add on to it. So, and he gonna show you an easy way of learning it and breaking it down. And so that's why numbers is very important. They use numbers for everything. In your name, the letter C is 3. You see? It carries vibration, a frequency. You can, like, when I put my hand, it's best for you to write your own number on some paper. Like, but when I put my hand over this number in the book, I can feel the vibration of that number. But it's best for you to do your own number. I can do it better when I write my own number down. I can feel it, feel the energy. It feels stronger than these crystals sometimes. Than this, when I put my hand over the number that I wrote. And that's how powerful numbers are. They do carry vibration, but only a few of those who are spiritual can really feel it. You know what I'm saying? You can really feel this energy. People just think like you just learn overnight. It got to be a part of you, or you got to put it into practice. You got to keep doing it until you master it. You know, you can't give up. And then sooner or later you will get it. You will learn how to feel energy and do numbers. So let me get some more of these comedic books. It's so deep. Got a whole library up in here, but also my Kindle book, I got a library. So I like to have it, not only my Kindle book, but I got proof of it. Like if I don't want to get on social media, I don't want to cut on my phone, I just go to my library. But also I got notes that I write down, a whole bunch of notes, stacks of paper. You see? My own notes that I discover things, I break it down about myself. So I just don't just take what people say, I break it down. I'm doing I'm working on the mitochondria DNA. It started from the L, the black woman, the Eve gene. That's what I got in the making. Y'all didn't know, but I told y'all, some of y'all, if y'all paying attention to me, that I'm coming with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still working on it. I'm studying it because I want to be good. I want to describe it good to you when because I'm breaking it down now. Let me show you what I'm working on. No cap. Show you what I'm working on. See, I stay with notes. This is what I do. Like a scientist in the lab. The mitochondria, DNA. I'm breaking it down. Because I'm doing the blood types. I'm still studying. I'm trying to figure out certain things. But it's coming. I'm always working on some stuff. I'm not playing. And you see, blood types, where it come from, like different parts. But I know one thing I do know, I'm going to give you a little head start. Okay, L is the African black woman DNA, the mitochondria, the oldest DNA there is, over 200,000 years old. And so everything started from L, L1, L2, L3, L4, L5, L6, the mitochondria DNA. And L is what? Number 12, which is 3. This is the black woman DNA. L, just like 12 months. L. So, this about to go down. L, beautiful people. So, the black woman, this is where all races, especially your melanin, come from. Her. And this, when I look on Wikipedia and everywhere else. See what I'm saying? And they admit that. And so, we already know who the original person is on the planet. And they say over 200,000 years old. And this is, and outside of Africa, like when they migrated, it became, the mitochondrial DNA became M, the M haplo group type, haplo, which is HAPLO, group type became M and N. They split it. The M mitochondrial DNA went to like through Saudi Arabia, and it went all the way to India, to Pakistan, to India, all the way on down to Australia. It went down to the through India, all the way on down. So this show you where the black people travel at. So your black Buddha, you understand. You know what I mean? The N went the other way. It went through the Saudi Arabia with the it came after M. The N. Then from N came Ara. And so they went all the way like up north, like, you know, to like Russia area, but to the mountains. So it came out of Africa. It came like from East Africa, Ethiopia, up in that area of Central Africa. Or like the Congo, Kenya, all that area there. So East or Central Africa is where they came from. And so I think, yeah, the N went through Kemet and went out. These are black people. All these black people now, you know, they coming out of Africa, they were black. They came out of Africa, and they try to say that the black woman wasn't the only woman at the time, but that's a lie. Because they said Neanderthal came later. You know what I mean? They say she's the oldest DNA, so it's going to go deep, you know. I got to get it together, though, you know. From the M to the R to all the way break down to A, B, C, D, C, Z, and all that there, and all the different type X. They got different classification, like where they at, like Native American A, B, C, D, X, and Australian, magnesium, P, Q, S. And this is the woman DNA. We're gonna get to the father DNA afterwards. We're gonna do her first. That's gonna be my first video on the woman DNA breakdown. So I'm just giving you a little head start right there. That's why I tell people to come to my YouTube channel, subscribe. You know, Facebook is good and cool, but you never know what these people do. So we're gonna get to it. You're gonna learn so much until they're gonna be like, woo, you're so smart. Where you get this knowledge from? So Now they tell me, we get this knowledge from. I do my own study, I do my research. But also I get it from everyone. That I tell them, I get it from everyone and everything. Yep. They say, oh, you think you know it all. And I say, I'm trying to know what you know. I'm not a know-it-all. I'm trying to know what you know. You know? So that's what I'm talking about. So numerology is very important. They show you my life path 7 shining right there. This is my life path. You know what I'm saying? To bring out the truth, to help you elevate spiritually, mentally, all around. Because it's a mind number. It deals with master of the mind, master of the spirit. It's a God number. And frequency, how you master your chakras, energy centers, vortex, so you can reach the source. Boom. So, with this being said, share this video. I'm out of here. I love you, beautiful people. I'm coming back another time. Ashe.